suppose. And I know she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit.
Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling, and my pappy know for that just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber Alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, was that just how we say good morning? Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama.
I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And it's the Bucks to start out. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle, let's keep a close eye on it.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Zubac, screen. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. There's Jackson with the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Knocked away. And stolen by Jackson. No one near him. Again, Milwaukee. And here are the Clippers now. 7-point differential. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Lillard can't get it to go. Looking to end the run. And the jumper is good.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Antetokounmpo inside. Fires for three. And it's Lillard with the three.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Leonard. Over Kuzma. Leonard can't get it to go.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Powell outside. Zubac screen. Leonard outside. Now here's Zubac. Clock at 6. Screen by Leonard. Here's Harden. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw misses. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons. Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
Lillard outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Harden. Outside Jones. Out to Leonard.
Milwaukee foul. Jackson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:44 left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Harden. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Lillard looking around. Pass to Portis. Over to the wing. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And so here are the Clippers. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Leonard can't get it to go. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
23.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Bucks. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Zubac, screen. A good look from Bogdanovic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
Ben Simmons.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Coffey. Dunn outside. There's the triple. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Milwaukee leading by 15. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yep, count it. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points for the game.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And the Clippers making a change here. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And Leonard, here we go. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's on Norman Powell.
Team foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And he sinks the second. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as he possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Ha! Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there. Antetokounmpo outside. Yeah, that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
Leonard on the wing. Kept alive. Screen by Leonard. 5 on the clock. Harden misses. The Bucks leading by 18. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo's got 21 points in the game.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Dunn outside. On the wing, Harden. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Right side, Harden. Takes the 3. And it's Harden again missing. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-6 run. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Clippers making a change here. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. .107 left in the second period. looking to end this cold spell. Antetokounmpo outside. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo has got 13 points in this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Antetokounmpo inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 25 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis gets the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Lillard fired away from what a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim. So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
He gets it in there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The turnaround Jay. Leonard can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And stolen by Leonard. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Jackson outside. Pass to Prince. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Timeout.
Antetokounmpo's got 29.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Portis for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Antetokounmpo inside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. It's rebounded by Zubac. On offense, here are the Clippers. Powell. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, BA, that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Jackson's got 16 points now. Pass to Powell. And here's Leonard. From downtown. The shot won't fall. And pushing it up now, Milwaukee Bucks again in transition.